In 1 minute, your final words to Ghanaians.
My final words to Ghanaians is I want to thank them for the opportunity to serve. We have gone through challenging times, but I believe that much of the hard work has been done, and we have built up a momentum going forward. Things are looking better. We have a grasp on our social and economic infrastructure. We're creating more opportunities in school for our children to be able to realize their full potential. And all the human development indicators show that we're moving in the right direction. Fewer women are dying in childbirth because maternal mortality is coming down. Average life expectancy in Ghana is the highest, amongst our peers, 63 years. In comparative countries, it is 53 years. We're living 10 times more averagely than our peers in other countries. More children are surviving beyond their 5th birthday. We're improving in all sectors, in education, in healthcare. Subscription to the National Health Insurance has broken through the 29 million visitation mark. And that is because we're providing more facilities for people to be able to utilize their National Health Insurance card. So more people are joining as members. We have 11 million, almost hitting 12 million members of the National Health Insurance currently. We've generated a certain momentum in this country that is moving us forward. When you move a ball, it starts slowly, but it picks up speed. And that is what we're doing. We're picking up speed. If you truncate that motion of the ball, you need to start the ball again. And that's why I'm saying that voting for this government means that we'll maintain the momentum and even fasten the speed of the ball. If you stop that ball and you bring somebody else to move the ball, it has to gather that speed again before it can move in an optimal manner to create a better life for our people. And that is why it is important for our people to recognize the change that is happening. The change is happening all around us. Our economy is getting better. Our social and economic infrastructure is getting better. We have the most credible job creation program. I mean, everything everybody else says is untested, it is untried. And often we know that in election years, people will promise heaven. And when they come into office, they realize that the reality is different. We've all been watching the American elections. Suddenly, a wall becomes, oh, maybe there'll be a wall. Part of it will be a fence. It says, oh, what of the 11 million undocumented immigrants? Okay, 2 million are criminals. They will deal with immediately. The remaining 9 million, they are good people, we have to decide. I mean, when people are out of government, they think that is a cakewalk. And I would admit myself, when President Kufuor was in government, I said that, oh, why isn't he doing this? Why isn't he doing that? If it were me, it's like a football match. I'll kick the ball like this, I'll score a goal. But when you come in, you face the reality. And when you face that reality, the challenges come. You must rise up to meet those challenges, and which is what I've done in these 4 years. I've risen up. There have been difficult decision points for me that have been very difficult decisions to take. But I look at the larger interest and say, what is the alternative? If I don't take this decision, what will happen? The economy will get worse, and it will create more poverty, it will create more hardship for our people. So even though this is a difficult decision, the effects will be temporary, but it will get better going forward. And so those are the challenges I face. The Almighty God has stood by me, and I have faith that God led me where I am. And so anytime I pray, I say, God, let thy will be done. If it's his will that I continue as president of this country, it surely would happen.
Thank you, Mr. President, for being here and for honoring our invitation. A round of applause. And with a standing ovation, please. Thank you so much for coming.